Hi everybody, this is Jeff Veal, the business guru, coming to you once again, yes, with 15 minutes of fame. Who wants to be famous? Think about it, guys. TV commercial, $30,000. 10 or 12 radio spots, anything from $3,000 to $5,000. Come on the show. We can be all about you across LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and of course, YouTube. And we put all your links, all your socials there, and you can spread the word and reach thousands of people throughout the world totally free. Nothing to worry about. And guys, it becomes a permanent business card. Every time someone asks you what you do, shoot them over this little recording. So I've got a great guest today. I've known this guy for a while. He's through a mutual friend of mine, actually. And it's Alfredo Delgado. I got that right, Alfredo?
That's correct.
I've done well. That's good. Oh man, it was the last one of the day. I've done about 9 of these today, guys. Um, um, Current role is founder of Purpose Mind Marketing Partnership with William Jones Marketing and Aldous Local. And speaking of local guys, funds in the hunt. Let's call 1 second. Yeah, send her up, please. That's my girlfriend, guys. It's time to finish work. Anyway, back to where we're going. So the business company name is Marketing Local SEO, and these guys do it very well, guys. If you want some local marketing, that's where it's all about. You know those little green spots you see? These are the guys. You'll need a lawnmower after you get these guys. So years in the industry is 5 years. A brief description, they help businesses with awareness and engagement, guys. So they get your name out there, guys, and they make that phone ring. But guys, you've got to answer it. Don't forget to answer it. They can make it ring. They can't pick it up for you and do the talking. All right. Key achievements, his partnership and joint venture with William Jones and Aldous Local. And personal motto, help level up those around you. And it doesn't hurt, guys. Doesn't hurt to lift someone else's chair from time to time, does it? Interesting fact, he was born in Costa Rica, father of 4 kids. He doesn't look that old. 28, 26, 22. He must have gone back for a practice run and 2. Can you imagine that, guys? So all those years later. His contact information, guys, I've got it all here. It'll be under YouTube, under all the socials. So it's my great pleasure to welcome Alfredo. How are you, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Cool introduction. Love it.
That's fantastic. Tell us a bit about your journey, Alfredo. What inspired you to go down your current path, and where have you been and what have you been doing?
So it actually started for me back in high school, right? I bombed a interview, my first interview ever. I bombed it, and I walked out of there, saying, "Hey, I'm never gonna feel this feeling again. I'm gonna go in prepared and whatnot." So I kind of got into the resume business. That was my first business I started, and help others around me with interviewing, getting jobs, getting in the door. And that kind of developed, okay, that's individual impact. I wanted to make a bigger impact. And that's how I got to businesses, because I thought, hey, if I help the business owner, he helps his employees, and then he helps the community. So that's kind of how the development kind of
Fair enough. What's been
progressed.
with your work? What's been the most challenging aspect of your work, and basically how do you feel you've overcome it?
So it's really, it kind of depends, right? Because we have the business side and then we have Google. So sometimes Google will change the game. You have to stay on top of it. You have to see what Google's doing and, apply what you learn, apply your experience from what you're learning. So I think it's applying what you learn. Always, be learning. Always be learning, because things are changing in marketing. And I think that's kind of been the biggest challenge, and the way we get around that is being in the gutter, being
Yeah.
right with the client and growing and learning, developing.
Yeah, trust the process. Trust the process,
Yeah,
guys, but
applying.
be willing to pivot. Be willing to pivot when you have to, and you will have to from time to time, right?
Absolutely.
You don't know what you don't know. Things do change, right? Can you tell us about an important moment in your career that you believe changed the direction in which you were going?
So again, it goes back to, it depends, as far as Google, they changed the review game. So before I just dealt with the Google My Business, I learned and I pivoted, like you were saying, that you have to do all pillars, meaning Google My Business, the website, you got to do ads, and then some customer service, social media stuff. You have to hit all those pillars to hit 100% of your marketing. That's with the clients. If you're talking about in business, my partnership with William and a software that I'm also partnering up with Aldis that helps you with your GMB, SEO, automation, not just tracking, but optimizing and SEOing those particular pillars have been the kind of like the two major changes that I've done that made an impact.
Don't forget, guys, Alfredo's in the trenches day in, day out, like a bloody soldier, and, if you're a baker, a butcher, or a candlestick maker, don't waste your time trying to learn this stuff. The guy's got 5 years on you, and he's got thousands of dollars worth of software, it's like walking into a garage and try and fix the car without putting it on a diagnostic machine. He's got all the tools and the machine, guys, so feel free to reach out. How do you stay motivated and continue to innovate in your field, Alfredo?
Oh gosh, I mean, for me, this started back in high school. Like I said, it's operating in your gift, right? It's really doing what you love, operating in your gift, and becoming world class at it. You just gotta love it and know like your lane and stay in it.
Yeah, you do it well. Can you tell me about a recent project or an achievement that you're particularly proud of?
Again, I think it's the partnerships that I've developed with William, with Aldis as it comes and develops, and also pivoting within my business, knowing how to help the client level up, right? And doing all those 4 pillars, the GMB, the website, ads, and some social media.
Yeah, the thing about it is William and his crew, they're fantastic people. They're prepared to give, guys. If you ring up and ask, don't mouth off, just ring up and ask. If you need help, ask. I've met dozens and dozens of people through William and his GMB program, and they've been awesome people. And the one thing they have in common, they want to share their knowledge. And here you are, guys, trying to learn it the hard way. Reach out to guys who have actually done it and say, hey, I've had this problem recently. What have you done to fix that problem? And they'll invariably tell you guys, and they'll put you on the right track and save you days, hours, months of agony, right? Okay. What advice would you give someone aspiring to come and follow in your footsteps and do something similar?
Guys, if you want to get into like this marketing, like find what you're good at as far as your results, or when you pick the particular part in marketing, become world class, develop a world class results, world class process,
Yeah.
solve that problem for your client. That's what I would suggest. Those 3. Get world class at the one thing,
guys. And these guys do it brilliantly, guys. If I can't, just reach out to Alfredo. He's not going to bite you, and have a chat to him and say, hey, what can you do for my business? But have realistic expectations. Don't ring up and say, I've got $100 to spend. Can you make me #1 on Google overnight? And the answer is probably not, or maybe yes for 1 click. So be realistic, guys. And looking ahead, what are your goals and aspirations for the future?
So just continuing to grow, to learn. I want to make this business a 7-figure business for sure, which means I have to, help more people get more awareness and engagement with their business. At the end of the day, it's about that phone call, getting more jobs and helping people grow.
Yes. Yeah. And people got to work with you. Would you agree? They got to work with you.
Yes.
Not at no point. You both have this one, I guess. I get clients myself. They'll pay me the money and I won't hear from them for 2 weeks. And I'm asking them for all the material, all the information so I can get the job done. Then they're telling me how slow I'm going. Well, yeah, well, give me the stuff I need, guys, and I'll go a lot quicker. And I'm sure you've been down that track. So it's all about communication, guys. Set something up and speak to whoever you sign up with any program, guys. Set something up that you speak every couple of weeks so I can get a report and say, hey, where are we at? What, have we hit any roadblocks? If so, how do we clear the roadblocks? Communication, 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 guys, all the way through, right? How can our listeners reach out and find out more about you and your wonderful services, Alfredo?
Oh, geez. Yeah. The best way is probably on Facebook. Message me on Facebook, request me as a friend. You have, follow me on, YouTube. I gave Jeff all the info. I think he said he
Yeah.
placed it on here, but yeah, so really Facebook, instant messenger, get on my calendar. It's another great to make sure you block me out for, at the very minimum 15 minutes. But those are the two best ways, my calendar, Facebook message.
Terrific. Guys, you'll find with YouTube, we're going to put this up a bit later, you're going to find all of his socials and more in the bottom of the YouTube, and you can reach out all those different ways and have a chat, because that's the worst you can do. Wrapping this up, tell us a fun fact about yourself that most people don't know, please, buddy.
So I think a lot of people find it like I put in the bio, I'm originally from Costa Rica.
Yeah.
With 4 kids. Well, my last one and my third one being 20 years in between there.
Yeah, pretty amazing stuff. You've been an awesome guest, man. Appreciate you being on the show. So, guys, if you want 15 minutes of fame or even more, feel free to reach out, because it's all about you, and it's an opportunity for you to showcase your business. Let us know what you do. And there's been some fantastic guests. Go into YouTube and have a look. You'll see it splashed all over YouTube. People like Alfredo and others, and we'd love to have you on the show. So you've been a great guest. Thanks very much for coming on, Alfredo.
Thank you.
And that's all, folks.